Today we are introducing the first topic in class 12 of subject mathematics. First topic is relations and functions. Topic name is relation and functions. First we see what do you mean by relation. Relation, what is relation? Relation in a set A, in any set A. It means it should be non-empty. Relation in a set A is a subset of A cross A. What is A cross A? A cross A is nothing but the Cartesian product of the set A. A cross A means what? A, suppose A is equal to 1, 2, 3. B is equal to 4, 5. Then A is equal to, say suppose 1, 2, 3. Then A cross A is a Cartesian product. It contains the order pairs 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Like this, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3. This one. A cross A, these are the order pairs. First element is 1, second element is 1, first element is 1, second element is 2. 1 belongs to A, that second element also belongs to A, means A is equal to the order pair AB such that A belongs to A, B belongs to also A. This is the Cartesian product. Then relation in a set A is a subset of A cross A. A cross A is a Cartesian product. Relation R is subset of A cross A. Relation is nothing but the subset of Cartesian product A cross A. Suppose consider a relation R in a set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. It is given by relation set R is equal to order pair AB. A minus B is equal to 10. Let me take one example. A minus B is equal to 10. If A minus B is equal to 10, if A minus B is equal to 10, then all the elements of the set A are 1, 2, 3, 4. If A minus B is equal to 10, is it possible? 1 minus 1 is not equal to 10. That is 1 minus 2 not equal to 10. Means any element, suppose 2 minus 3 not equal to 10. Means A minus B is equal to 10. It is impossible. Such type of relations are empty relations. Empty relation means a relation R in a set A is called an empty relation if no element of A is related to any element of A. No element of A is related to any element of A. Means A minus B is equal to 10. Suppose 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. It does not belong to A. 1 minus 3 is equal to minus 2 does not belong to A. 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3 does not belong to A. Means no element of A is related to any element of A. Means the relation set R becomes empty. Relation set R becomes empty. Relation set R becomes empty. Empty set is also a subset of Cartesian product A cross A. Therefore, this is nothing but an empty relation. Second example we take, suppose any relation R dash we define is as order pair AB such that modulus of A minus B greater than or equal to 0. Modulus of A minus B greater than or equal to 0. Modulus of A minus B means what? 1 minus mod of 1 minus 2, that is mod of minus 1, that is 1. Yes, 1 belongs to A. 2 minus 3, modulus of 2 minus 3, minus 1, modulus of minus 1 is 1, that is belongs to A. Suppose 2 minus 4, mod of 2 minus 4, it is modulus of minus 2, it is 2, also belongs to A. Means we get all elements which are present in A. Means relation R is equal to all the elements of A cross A. Means such type of relations R dash is equal to order pair AB, modulus of AB, A minus B greater than or equal to 0. This contains all order pairs and the elements which belongs to A itself. Therefore, it is a universal set. Such type of sets are such type of relations is a universal relation. Universal relation means a relation is universal if each element, every element of A is related to every element of A. Means modulus of A minus B, modulus of 1 minus 2, modulus of 1 minus 3, modulus of 1 minus 4, modulus of 2 minus 1, modulus of 2 minus 3, modulus of 2 minus 4, modulus of 3 minus 1, modulus of 3 minus 2, modulus of 3 minus 4. It takes an example of all elements are present in A. Such type of relation is a universal relation. First we have seen empty relation. Empty relation means a relation in which no element is present. Second one is universal relation. Universal relation means a relation in which all elements are present which are in domain in set A. Then next we see types of relations. Next we see types of relations. Types of relations. Types of relation. Types of relation. First relation is reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. Reflexive relation means if AB belongs to R, then A belongs to R itself. If A B belongs to capital A. Reflexive relation means a relation in which the order pair AB is there. AB order pair belongs to R, then order pair AA also belongs to R. It is reflexive relation. Means in any relation, if 2 3 belongs to R, then if 2 2 belongs to R, then it is reflexive relation. Second one, we take symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. Symmetric relation means if AB belongs to R, if order pair AB belongs to set of relation R, then A order pair BA also belongs to R, where AB belongs to set A. Third one is transitive relation. Transitive relation means a relation in which if AB belongs to R and BC belongs to R, then AC also belongs to R. If order pair 1 2 belongs to R and order pair 2 3 belongs to R, then 1 3 should be belongs to R. Then and then only the relation is transitive relation. Then next one is equivalence relation. Next point is equivalence relation. Equivalence equivalence relation. Equivalence relation means a relation which is reflexive. A relation is called an equivalence relation. And equivalence relation, if it is reflexive, symmetric and transitive relation, You note down this one. 3 types. Reflexive relation. Reflexive relation means what? If order pair AB belongs to R, then order pair AA should be belongs to R. Transitive symmetric relation means what? If order pair AB belongs to R, then order pair BA should be belongs to R. Then the relation is symmetric. And third one is transitive relation. If order pair AB belongs to R, order pair BC belongs to R, then order pair AC should belongs to R. Then and then only the relation is transitive. If any relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then and then only we say that the relation is equivalence relation. Just we take one example. You note down one example. Example 1. Let L be the set of all lines in a plane. Let L be the set of all lines in a plane. All lines in a plane defined as R is equal to order pair L1 L2 such that L1 is perpendicular to L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Show that R is symmetric, but R is not reflexive. R is not reflexive and transitive. This is the problem. Let L be the set of all lines in a place such that R is equal to order pair L1 L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Show that R is symmetric, but R is not reflexive and not transitive. We solve this problem. Here we take the line L1. Second line, suppose L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Third line L2 is perpendicular to L3. Suppose L1 is perpendicular to L2. L2 is perpendicular to L3. L with the set of all lines in a plane defined by R order pair L1 L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. Show that R is symmetric, but R is not reflexive and not transitive. First we take reflexive. What is reflexive? Reflexive means if AB belongs belongs to R, then AA should belongs to R. Here we have to show that R is not reflexive. R is not reflexive means condition will be if AB belongs to R, then AA does not belongs to R, not reflexive. Here L1 is perpendicular to L2. Here you see L1 is perpendicular to L2. L1 is here L1 is perpendicular to L2. It is given. L1 is perpendicular to L2, but L1 means L2 belongs to R. Implies that L1 is perpendicular to L2. What is L1? L1 order pair L1 means it should be L1 is meaning of this is L1 is perpendicular to L1. Is it possible? Order pair L1 means L1 should be perpendicular to L1. A line L1 should be perpendicular to L1, but it is not possible. The line itself is L1. The line itself is never perpendicular to L1. Therefore, L1 is perpendicular to L2. It is not possible. Therefore, the relation is not reflexive. Relation is not reflexive. L1 is not perpendicular to L2, but therefore the relation is not reflexive. Second, show that R is symmetric. We take here I write number 2 symmetric. If L1 is perpendicular to L2, meaning of this L2 belongs to R. Then we have to show that in symmetric relation we have to prove L2 L1 belongs to R. If L1 is perpendicular to L2, yes, L1 is perpendicular to L2. Meaning of this L2 is perpendicular to L1. Means same we can write L2 is perpendicular to L1. Means L2 L1 belongs to R. Therefore the relation is symmetric. Third one, relation is not transitive. How can we prove that relation is not transitive? Transitive means what? Transitive means relation is not transitive. Transitive means here I write transitive means here not transitive. Not transitive means if L1, L2 belongs to R and L2, L3 belongs to R, then L1, L3 does not belongs to R. That will be not transitive. If L1, L2 belongs to R, L2, L3 belongs to R, or not transitive relation, we must take L1, L3 does not belongs to R. Means L1, L2 belongs to R. L1, L2 belongs to R. Its meaning is L1 is perpendicular to L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. L2, L3 belongs to R. Meaning of this L2 is perpendicular to L3. L1, L2 belongs to R. L1 is perpendicular to L2. L2 is perpendicular to L3. But L1, L3 does not belongs to R because L1 and L3 are not perpendicular to each other. Means L1 is parallel to L3. L1 and L3 is not perpendicular to L1. Therefore, the relation is not transitive. Relation is not transitive. You see once again. What is L? L is the set of all lines in a plane defined as R is equal to L1, L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2. symmetry. R is not reflexive. R is not transitive. Reflexive means if AB belongs to R, then AA belongs to R. This is reflexive. Not reflexive means if AB belongs to R, then AA does not belongs to R. Here L1 L2 belongs to R means L1 should be perpendicular to L2, but L1 belongs to R means L1 should be perpendicular to L1. It is never possible. The line itself is not perpendicular to itself. Therefore L1 belongs to R, not possible. Therefore the function relation is not reflexive, but it is symmetric. Why? If L1 L2 belongs to R, then we write L1 is perpendicular to L2. L1 is perpendicular to L2 means L2 is perpendicular to L1 means L1 belongs to R means relation is symmetric. But it is not transitive. Why it is not transitive? L1 L2 belongs to R means L1 is perpendicular to L2. L2 L3 belongs to R. L2 is perpendicular to L3. But L1 L3 does not belongs to R. These lines L1 and L3 are not perpendicular to each other. Why? They are parallel to each other. If one is parallel to each other means L1 L3 does not belongs to R. This relation is not transitive.